Hey guys, Acer here. Welcome back to the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. So, in the last episode, we had completed 2 of the 3 trials, and I will say before, in between episodes, I went in and tried to fight Avery. I did this by mistake too. I was like, let's just go and see, see if we can just walk in, and I forgot that it just, you walk in far enough, and it's like, oh yeah. We'll have it, so I was like, okay, shit, let's try to win at least. But, I was like, oh, not that big of a deal if we lose, and of course we lost. So I went and I trained up whoever I could. So I think what I'll do, when I trained off screen, I used one of the max mushrooms since I can't use them anyways until a Pokemon evolves. And Gmax isn't that important. So what I'll do is Senji's Power Trip is going to be a big lifesaver in this fight. So I'll go ahead and I'll do just that. So you've come at last. Defeating you will grant me access to the secret armor, then I will at last... Yeah, so... yeah, I'm prepared. So I clicked, I made a bunch of misclicks when I was going in between episodes, and I lost. I almost had it. I was on his last Pokemon, but then the game was like, oh, hey, you know how you're winning? Let's have the AI rubber band against you. It was one of those things where it was the only way you could lose, and I'm so glad I wasn't recording that because it was kind of embarrassing. And I would have been really upset to have had that be the final fight in the Nuzlocke, because I was really I get that some of his Pokemon are going to be strong and a bit stronger than me, but if I'm level with his team, why are they just gonna sit here and sweep? His Kadabra's Psybeam is just why? Why does he spam a single move? Why does the AI do what it does? So anyways, enough of me ranting from my mistakes and my misclicking and all my dumbfoundery. So I now have an actual decent way of winning when I remember during my training off screen that, oh hey, these work. I usually don't like to use these types of items in the fights, but I think they'll be a big help. Especially since there's some Pokemon who are just ugh. That already did a lot of damage. So even though it's a waste of max mushrooms, what I'll do is we'll have 2, we'll be able to take a hit, I'll heal up Senji, and then we'll just be able to go through his team. Because see, he's just gonna sit here and continuously spam Psybeam, and it's why? What's the point of continuously spamming that one move? So Power Trip, I love the way Power Trip works. Power Trip is going to make this fight way easy and way more doable. It's just... oh, I wish I would have used this tactic initially in the fight. And then I had remembered, I was training, and I was so close to having a Pokemon faint, and I was like, I'm not recording, so it's not going to matter, and I just lost to Avery anyways, being under level, because I'm an idiot and tried to go in and see what was going on. So let's go ahead and just, Dynamax and use a Stab Dark-type move. So that's basically what happened. I technically lost the Nuzlocke, but, it was one of those where I was just kind of goofing around, messing around, not really trying to be serious, and I made a mistake. So it was like, oh, yeah, no, this should not be a thing. Okay, if Kadabra was about to be faster for a second, I was going to be so upset. I was going to be super upset. I should have done this in my first attempt and then just explain later on, but I didn't do this. I just really want to get through this episode, so that way we can move on to Nessa, and move on with progress in the game. And just so that way everybody can move on and be, we won't have to deal with this anymore, and I'll come back every so often. That's another reason I might do max raid battles, is for the max mushrooms. See, I keep going back and forth, like, I might do max raids, I might not do raids. And then I'm finding more reason to do raids than to not, even if I don't keep the XP candy. You know, it'll be more, better to just have them. Yeah, no, Avery, you're going down. You and your freaking cheating AI. It was the Slowbro that screwed me over the worst. Because it was his quick draw that was like, oh yeah, I get to go first every single time in the fight whenever his Slowbro came out. Like, it was just, why did it get to go first every time? What was the point? Why is the AI trying to screw me out of a game? Out of a Nuzlocke? Like, why? So, it's not gonna go first because it didn't get its ability quick draw off. Thank goodness. And it can go... Wait, it didn't go down? Are you kidding me? Is that... Wait, really? Take... Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you kill my freaking Corvus Squire at the last second, I'm gonna be so pissed. So pissed. Actually, let's go ahead and heal up just to be safe. We're gonna heal up Senji because he's probably gonna go for the max ooze, or he's gonna go for something stupid and ridiculous. Yeah, see, he's gonna go ahead and try to raise his special attack, and then next turn, I did so much, and I have +2 special defense. Why did that do so much? Let's go for Power Trip. Like, oh, see, so now it's like the moment the game starts hearing me talk about the AI cheating, it's whatever, I'm just a salty person. That's the first time I attempted it off-screen being a doofus. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm not recording. Like, geez, this isn't a real attempt. But let's still try like it's a real attempt, and we still lost. Yes, you know, you can get out of here. Yeah, no, you're terrible, Avery. You're terrible and you're cheaty. You can get out of here. Victor's been decided. It is Acer! Hooray, hooray, that was amazing! What a fierce battle! Oh, well done, you both gave it your all. Even though Max Sarkness should have killed you in the first place. Appears I have lost. How pathetic, even though I lost, even though I resorted to such underhanded tactics. Yeah, you're a terrible person anyways. Oh well. That's it for the Isle of Armor right now. You know what? Okay. Sorry for what I did. No need to tell me you can't hide anything from little old me. Master? I should apologize on Avery's behalf too, as his master. What he did was wrong, but he just didn't want to be beaten by his rival, that's all, so he's a good, hard-working student. I mean, he threatened a child with violence with psychic powers, and he also cheated in a battle. So, you know, like, I feel like you should be, you know, I can't believe that this, all it took was like, oh, I lost to a child, oh no, what's the master gonna think of me? Like, wait, I'll be forgiven? Like, come on. Oh well, that's fine. We still managed to beat the Isle of Armor, at least the first part of it. So now we will be able to get the Kubfu, and we can move on to taking on Nessa. Pardon me, Acer, yeah, uh-huh. But at least Avery can help us in the raids. So you'll admit to acknowledging it just a little? You mean you should just acknowledge that you're not as strong as you think you are? What does Mustard have for us now before we move on to Nessa? Though you're keeping this old man waiting, Since you've completed all 3 trials, I give you the secret armor of the Master Dojo. It is Kubfu. Now then, come on out. Oh, he's adorable. He's a little cub fu panda. Or no, he's not a panda. What is he? He's some sort of bear. But he's still adorable nonetheless. And he just goes around hitting everything like he'll make a man out of you in an instant. And he's just like, oh no, he's looking at me, Mustard, like, who is this man? This guy's your new trainer, boy. I don't think I'll use Cub Fu at all, but, you know, it's okay. Bear? This Pokemon is in fact the secret armor of the Master Dojo. Say hello to Cub Fu. I know, it's tiny, but raise it with diligence and it'll become strong enough to see you through any battle, just like a suit of armor. No opponent will be able to get past this one in particular. Has amazing potential. Problem is, it's a bit shy. No confidence, same. If it joins you in the adventure, it'll help you break out of it. Chill a little bit, take care of Cub Fu, okay? It's in your hands now. Well, I don't really want to bring Cub Fu with me, because I have a gym challenge to do, but, you know, he's cute, he's adorable. I might make an exception on this guy. So, let's see. Were you? Yeah, he became my Pokemon. Hooray! That's adorable. What does the Dex have to say about Cub Fu? If Cub Fu pulls a long white hair on its head, its fighting spirit heightens, and power wells up from the depths of its belly. I don't know what to call you. I'll come up with a nickname a different day for Cub Fu. I can't think of anything right now. Now then, the first thing to do is become best friends. You need to build trust. Cub Fu hasn't had a chance to explore the world outside the dojo, so maybe if you take it to a spot that has a great view of the Isle of Armor. I'll have all of my students a good spot, so just keep an eye out. Yeah, but I can't really do this much without getting a... Oh, okay, nice. So we get to walk with Pokemon now, but I think we'll just have to come back and wrap up the Isle of Armor challenges at a later time? Question mark? Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave the Isle of Armor and we'll go and we'll make an attempt to take on Nessa. So we've already got most of our Pokemon ready to go. Let's go ahead and make our way to whatever the next town is. Holbury. Turffield. Yes, we need to go to Holbury. I think we missed our encounter on Route 5 too. Yeah, we missed our encounter on Route 5. I gotta pay more attention to the encounter on Route 5. As I think we might be able to catch an Applin on Route 5. And there's something we can do in Turffield too if we can fish for a Pokemon. Nope. Pokemon's a bit shy. Don't want to be caught. So, yay. Okay. So we'll make our way down here to the grass. Because I don't want any of that stuff up there. I want whatever is in the grass. No, stop. I just want... No, Stuffle, you were the first Pokemon I encountered anyways. I don't want a Stuffle. If I run into that Minchino... Okay, what do we get? Oh. We get the Psychic Cat Esper. I guess that's okay. I'll still take it regardless. I just kind of hope for something a bit more than just the scary cat that looks like it's seen some stuff. You know? Oh well. We caught Esper at the very least. And... Let's see. Okay, John Monster level 25. Wants to learn Icy Wind. This also lowers the Pokemon's speed stats. Ice Shard always goes first anyway, so I'll keep Ice Shard on it. and not give it Icy Wind. Esper, there's no second power to send the rest of flying. Oh no. I remember Esper or Meowstic. Let's just go with Crack Cat. Yeah, let's only spell it like funny because of it's crazy because it's on crack. Crack Cat. Because it looks, literally its eyes look like it's on crack. So it's sent to a box. Crack Cat's been sent to a box. And we can now move on to the next area. Actually, there's a couple of trainers we can fight out here. Oh my goodness, the Pokemon encounters out here are ridiculous. Like, geez, man. I just want to move on to the next town, not be bombarded by Pokemon encounters. Okay. Man, I wish we would have been able to get an Applin. Cause that, I mean, we do have Bulbasaur we can train up for the gym. But I don't really think... I would just... I mean, I might go ahead and train him up off-screen, but that might take a while. Because everybody else is already, you know, we're already nearing the level 30s for the entire party. So I feel like it'd be kind of a waste to just bring along a level 5, train him up to level, you know, 25 as an Ivysaur, just for Nessa whenever the next fight is Kabu, and we already have Pokemon that are fit to take on the rest of the gyms. At least I feel like whenever Senji hits the ability to evolve into Corviknight, we'll have a much better time. Oh man, I really should have just taken on Nessa first instead of getting overconfident and taking on Avery. Like, that was my downfall right there. That was my biggest downfall on that first attempt off-screen. Just, I don't even know what I was thinking. So, I'm not going to count that as a loss, simply for the fact that the series is for you guys, and you guys didn't get to see it. So, I'm just going to admit that mistake, move on, and I'm keeping the same party because it's my series. So, you know, I never have Pokemon faint off screen anyways. Whenever I'm doing normal training, I just make sure to run back to the Pokemon Center as soon as I'm able to, just so that way I can get more stuff. But, you know, whatever. I'll admit my mistakes. I'll admit my mess-ups. I don't care. I'm a human. Alright. Now, we'll take out this guy's Stuffle. Yeah, we are super over-leveled now. I mean, we're not over-leveled... We're a little over-leveled for Nessa with a lot of our teams. But I think that's okay, given that will save us some training to do for Kabu. I don't think we'll go in... You know, we'll be able to go in, like, perfectly leveled for Kabu. It's just, I don't know. It's nice being over-leveled sometimes, because I over-leveled for Avery when I should have really just gone on to fight the 3 gyms and then fought Avery, but, you know, that's fine. I think we probably won't have any issues with Nessa at all either, given the fact that we're... I mean, I said I wouldn't have any issues with Avery, and Avery gave me a world of issue anyways. But, you know, it's usually how it goes. It's like, okay, he shouldn't give us any issues. And then stat differentials and everything else, you know, just like, oh yeah, no, you'll have every issue under the sun. So I think I'm going to avoid using, well, maybe. So now we get to go to Holbury and take on Nessa, and then we'll get our extra 2 encounters, which will honestly be a nice thing to have. Oh, and Hop wants to fight too. Oh, okay. You want to get your ass beat too? I'm warning you. I'm way over leveled. Way over leveled, because I prepared for something that wasn't the gym challenge, and I got my ass handed to me the first time. Because I think the game expected you to take on the final trial of fighting Avery after you beat Kabu, because Kabu's level 27 and Avery's highest was roughly level 27. So I think it was intended for after or right before you took on Kabu initially. Yeah, like Hop is level 18's Wooloo, and then his Reboot is going to be a much, you know, not a much higher level, it's going to be a couple levels higher, so, you know, whatever. Whatever, and we both got Corvus Squires, only mine's stronger, yay! I don't know why I didn't see this Hop fight coming, mostly because I didn't bother going all the way to Holbury initially, so that's okay though. That's okay. This will give other Pokemon a chance to shine. That's not just going to be Rango or, I can't talk, or Senji. And is even going to get a chance to shine too before too long. I think I want to do whatever he can in the gym battle. Every one of my Pokemon is an ace. This is no problem at all. Oh my gosh, you're absurd, Hop. So, Reboot, you're gonna lose too. So, I mean, hey, at least we'll get to go buy more potions oh wow, he took that pretty well. I was kinda hoping to be able to one-shot all of his Pokemon all the way through. Well. Oh. That did a lot of damage. He might have Charcoal on his Reboot. Reboot's fat. Why didn't he go for the Flame Charge? That's confusing, because Flame Charge did the most damage. Which, I think there might be a difference in the AI between the Isle of Armor and then the mainland, the way they have the AI programmed. Because I noticed that the Avery fight was significantly harder. Probably because of the Psychic Terrain, and because of, just... the AI is like, oh yeah, this move works, so I'll spam this move. And that's usually, you know, you would think, oh, more money. More monies. I already sold the other revives I got. Okay, onto Holbury. Goodbye, Turffield. We'll soon be making our way to Hammerlock. And I'll be excited whenever that day comes, whenever we can go and beat Raihan and his half-dragon types. Even though he's a dragon-type gym leader. Makes no sense to me. Oh well. Yeah, we're only 22 minutes into the episode. And I could just stop it here and make the next episode about taking on Nessa. But I at least want to get to Holbury before, so that way we can just kind of get everything sorted. And then in the next episode, take her on, and then move on to the next, to the next gym. That might be a smarter move, because this episode's 23 minutes, the last one was like 40-something minutes. So I still don't know if you guys would want long episodes or short episodes. I think I might do a mixture of long and short, based off of how much time I have. Based off of how much time I have to record. Oh wow, and I already got confused. Okay, I should have gone for Pluck, but, you know, Power Trip is fine too. Okay, that's fine too. Wow, okay. That totally makes sense, being able to do that to a much higher level Pokemon. Yeah, see, this is the reason why, like, we're all out of Super Potions, and we're going to need Super Potions or Hyper Potions or something. At some point. At some point, we're going to need it. Also, it's Spam and Confusion, because I think that's its only move. I think. I'm not sure. I don't use Woobat that often. The last time I used a Woobat was in Black and White, whenever those games first came out. Come on! Why? Why twice in a row? Oh my goodness. It's done so much damage with combination of... Come on. Why 3 times in a row? Oh my gosh! What is that garbage? Snap out of it. Thank you. That made no sense. 3 times in a row. You can argue like, oh, it wasn't 3 times in a row. So like twice in a row at least. That doesn't make, like, statistically that shouldn't have happened. But no, it just, ugh. Everything's trying to get on my nerves today. 3x special attacks. That would have been helpful against. I'm just gonna make my way into Holbury, and we're gonna call it a day. And we're gonna go fight Nessa in the next episode. And we're gonna have a fun time, because we're not losing anybody in this Nuzlocke. You know, knock on wood, because I can't do the... I'm not gonna make the same mistake of doing something off screen, because I'm a... Well, the Avery thing was a total mistake anyways. So it just happened to be how it went. So we'll heal up, and then next episode we'll go and we'll take on Nessa, where we will re-unlock the wild area for our encounter. So yeah, I mean, I was hoping to do Nessa in this episode, but things ran longer than I expected. So guys, with that being said, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, or subscribe, or whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!